Hi guys, I'm here to do the Booktube Newbie tag. This is a tag that has been going around YouTube for a while in the book community, and since I am relatively new to the Booktube part of YouTube, I decided to go ahead and do this tag. And I have the questions over here on my desk, so if I look down from time to time, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the questions. And we may have a guest appearance by my cat Harry, since every time I press record and start talking to the camera, he thinks I am talking to someone other than him, and he can't have that. Okay, so question 1. Why did you start this channel? I originally started my YouTube channel as kind of a crafting, knitting, crochet, cross stitch, and reading type video podcast back quite a few years ago now, and just recently kind of revived my channel because I really wanted to be a part of the book community on YouTube, and I still talk about my projects from time to time, hence the name Yarn Reader, because I mostly knit and read, so Yarn Reader was pretty much a perfect fit for the channel and my blog. But yeah, I just really had gotten into watching book-related videos within the last couple of years, so I really wanted to be a part of the conversation that's on YouTube. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Honestly, with that, I'm not entirely too sure, other than incorporating my crafting, showing that there are other things you can do while you're reading, like you can listen to audiobooks while you are crafting as well, so that would be really the only thing I can really think it would be unique in. Also have a different point of view. It's always nice to have different points of view on any type of platform, so you can get all different sides and learn more about different people and reach out to different people, even though you may necessarily not have a lot of things in common with them, but the main thing that we all have in common is that we love to read. What are you most excited about your channel? As I said before, it's mostly I would love to just be part of the community and make new friends, talk to new people about any of the books that we have in common that we loved. I've been recently really getting into live sprints lately, and I have been loving the community aspect of that, so I am really excited about that. Why do you love reading? Well, I love reading because, especially when my anxiety really flares, it's a place where I can escape from what's going on in my life and kind of calm down and just get lost in a story and kind of just take a step back from what's going on in this hectic world that we all are living in. But yeah, it's just mostly to get away. What book series got you into reading? It wasn't really any particular book series. I know when I was younger, I really loved the Junie B. Jones series, so probably that series really got me into reading big time when I was in middle school. But yeah, I love those books. I could probably go through the whole series now, within one day, if I really wanted to. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Honestly, I would just love to have a conversation with them. I really love watching Gavin of How to Train Your Gavin, Becca from Becca and the Books, and Ashley of Frolic Through Fiction. I love really just watching their videos, and I just would like to have a conversation with them. What challenges will be the hardest with Booktube? Probably just getting over my nervousness and getting more skilled at editing and getting better at being in front of the camera and not sounding super nervous, which I once I get into the groove of recording, sometimes I feel like I get better, and half the time I forget to breathe. So I'm just trying to remind myself just to take it slow. You will be fine, and just keep going. When did you start reading? Start reading maybe when I was 4 in kindergarten, I believe. My mom always read to us when we were kids before we went to bed, so that really introduced my love of reading. And really since then, I've been reading like my entire life. My family is full of bunch of readers, so I grew up around it, so it was inevitable that I end up loving books. Where do I read? Pretty much everywhere. Here at my home, sometimes here at my desk, I'll read if I'm like playing The Sims or playing a game where I'm waiting a little bit. Sometimes I'll read here. Most of the time I'll be in the living room on the couch in my little corner that is my little nook area that I tend to read a bunch. Sometimes lying in bed if my anxiety has exhausted me for the day, I just like to lay out and read in bed. And then I read at work too, as much as possible, because I have a lot of downtime, so I can get some reading in there. What kind of books do I read? I mostly read fantasy novels. I'm beginning more into reading a few nonfiction books of subjects that I am already interested in, but most of the time I'm reading like fantasy, contemporary. There's some contemporaries I really enjoy, but yeah, mostly fantasy. But that's it. That's the end of the book tag. I hope you enjoyed. If you have recently done the Booktube newbie tag, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other questions that you would like me to answer, just leave them in the comments.